You love to see it. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 Explodey Boy contracts. That's never gone wrong. All right, well, let's see about building this thing. It's got to be around a little over 2,000 tons. I'll do the math later, but okay. So we have the 47, the 4, the 40, the 13, and the 56. So let's figure out where these cars are. Gotta grab these 2 cuts, that single cut, and then those 2 cuts. So I guess we'll make it easy. We'll put the shortest cut on front, and then we'll grab all these long cuts, and then we'll start praying. How does that sound, viewers? Oh, I haven't even done an intro. Look at that. I'm so excited to blow stuff up. What's up, guys? This is Heist. Today we're playing Derail Valley. We've got a modded steam locomotive that we're operating with here with my own whistle. I had some weird lag there, but that was a decent grade crossing. Zybok tuned some of the whistle settings in the latest version of his mod, and it's really put a big goofy smile on my face. So cheers to Zybok for that. We're lined into the B4, which has got that short consist of 5. Yeah, the 4. Okay, I see no problem with highballing to go get those cars, right? Somebody was posting a bunch of clips from Emperor of the North in response to my last video, so what's the difference if we do it this time, huh? He's gonna highball through the yard! And the yard? Shack! It's a great old train movie. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. Should probably look where I'm going before I get going too quick, huh? Make sure I'm actually lined in. All right, 40 kilometers an hour is as fast as the whistle says we can go. So, so the plan is we're gonna knuckle into all 5 of these jobs, get the caboose on the rear, and then you have a diesel locomotive DP, distributed power, that will run with the remote control, pushing on the rear. Because I think this is going to be way over tonnage for the steam engine. Hopefully, with the DE6 and the steam engine, we ought to be able to do it. And we're just going to be just as gentle, easy as we can while switching this stuff out here. Just roll nice and easy into it. Make sure that this is one of the consists I need. Cut of cars, it's the 4. Yes. All right, so I'm going to put that in the first slot after my shovel so that I know that that's the first cut of cars that I have. So we can attempt to keep this vaguely organized. Come on, roll nice and easy in there. It's a very stretchy hose. All right, charging the air up, and now we'll start to pull ahead. Got the blower raging at the moment. Wanted to check that angle cock was closed. Blower's raging just so I can get closer to MAWP, which is 14 bar. This locomotive here, and MAWP's maximum allowable working pressure. Oh, and I'm just burning through coal is what's going on. Just get her wide open. That's probably about right. Leave it in the corner while we roll. You actually want to leave the cutoff as far forward as you can if you're not applying steam, so that you're ensuring even wear and lubrication to all of the valves and all that. I still want that blower, actually. Anyway. God, that's fun. All right, set them up. We're in service. Take a nice couple easy sets. It's about 10 PSI. It's probably a little more than 10 PSI at 0.8 bar. Come get our switch. Actually, that's not the switch we want to get. We want to get... Oh, we went way too far. I was just focusing on the grade crossing. We need to get back into the next 2 here on the B3. We've got the train set up. We'll kick it off. Probably should have kicked it off earlier. All right, now we're cooking with gas, so we'll just Let that sit. Dump a little water in the boiler here for a second. Ease it back off. And we'll gently say hi to the rest of these explodey boys. Although we got a little bit of a ways to go, so we'll just keep this working. Okay, that's pretty good speed. We know that these tank cars are equipped with the fast-acting K-triple valves. So any little set will quickly apply an emergency set. So I can just do a cute little blip if I want a little bit, but you can see how quickly the aux res comes up and the brake cylinder comes up. And of course, in demonstrating how fast that the brake cylinders apply, we made them apply too quickly. He did say he was going to include a variable to mess with to adjust the vent rate out of the brake pipe so that we could tweak that. But I don't know. I've never run with that particular kind of K-triple valve, so I don't know how quickly it would see that reduction in pressure and then go, oh God, and set up like that. So I don't know. I'll have to do some research. But it's really fun to get to interact with the developers of these mods and see what we can, help improve and make the sim just as accurate as possible. All right, this is laced up all the way. This is now quite a lot of explodey boys in one train. And maybe I'll call them tank cars at some point. Okay, so we've got the 4 in front. We've got the 13 in slot 2, so we'll take that, stick it there. And then our final job is the 47, okay? And then we're going to be grabbing the 40 and then the 56 in order. So we're going to pull this whole mess of garbage out and see what happens. The brake pipe is still recovering up here. Almost there. Get this rolled forward. Yeah, we might need every bit of power you got, Mr. SH282. Come on. That's just pulling slack out. Maybe it's not. It's not slipping, but it's doing the weird dual chuff thing. And we're not whistling for the grade crossing. Oops. The most frantic grade crossing whistle you've ever heard while going like 4 miles an hour. I've never run a train this long in this game. And I've also never run this many hazmat cars at once in this game. So this is going to get interesting. I genuinely don't know how it's going to go. How's this doing? We haven't popped the safety, have we? No. We're not super cooking through the fire. Don't let me blow her on. Pressure's happy. Is half of the train past the junction there now? I'm not doing quite 20 yet. We're approaching yard limits for a different industry. Of course, the oil well's super close to the other ones there. We'll let that roll for a minute. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's, that's a lot of cars. Okay, I guess we could grab this switch while we're here. These are some really sad-looking tank cars. All right, we'll try some rear braking here. Slowly apply the brake cylinders. There we go. Oh goodness, that just eats it. Yeah, we would have so much more momentum than that. I don't know. There's something weird about that. I really need to look up some things about those K-triple valves, the fast-acting ones. So now I gotta pull through this a little bit, which poor Choo-Choo's not gonna want to do. I promise you we'll get you new wheels when we get to the harbor and I can afford them. Alright, just enough to clear the points there. Vent the brake pipe again, and now we begin the world's most dangerous unprotected shove. And we've popped the safety. Alright, well, hey. If that's not typical, working hard and then you lose the work and then all of a sudden, yeah, safety goes. Well, I've got the blower rolling pretty good. We don't need that. Quiet, you. You shut it up with the water just like you do in the real life. I'm not sure why I haven't accepted these jobs yet. It probably would have made more sense to accept all the jobs, to say to hell with the bonuses, and then see, you know, what's the best way to unload them. Because I have no idea which unload tracks these are going to go to yet. And I don't know if there's any way to tell until you get to the, or once you get the jobs accepted. So, hopefully there's no loud kabangs happening from back here. But we are diverging onto the track. Lordy. There's gonna be so many dang cars. Put me on top of something. Give me some height. How many cars is it? What? 48 cars. Lordy. Okay. We're not going in. We're not coming in too hot. Give it a little sneeze. Yeah, that's... Did it set up all the cars or just this one? No, so it set up multiple cars. That's the problem. You wouldn't get this brake pipe gradient that fast by opening that valve. You would not evacuate the brake pipe by opening that valve just that much all the way that far. That's the issue, I think. It takes time for that flow to happen. And maybe I think that's the variable that Zybok added that I've yet to mess with, yet I'm still complaining about. But, you know, I'm just a pretentious railroader. Come on, shove through it. Come on, old girl. That's probably plenty of speed. Where's the joint? Did we already make the hook? I think we already made the hook. Oh yeah, there it is. Hello, I'd like to charge the train, please. Can we just keep it? Is it not rolling? No. As soon as I tried to charge the train, it stops? Or was I just compressing slack? Yeah, I think I was just compressing slack. I guess I should wait till the brake pipe recovers, but I'm impatient. Alright, that's probably plenty of speed. That's actually quite a lot of speed. Oh, well, actually, no, it's fine once we get back here. Bunk. There we go. Knuckled in. Air's cut in. I think there's one more joint to make because I was bad about how I finished this job. No, I guess not. Were these cars sitting on air? I thought these cars were dynamited. Guess not. I guess they were... I guess that's part of the thing. I'm expecting the cars to not have any air on them because I switched, but I think maybe the game loads with all the cars charged so that they don't roll away in the yard, which, well, I guess that makes some amount of sense, but operationally it makes it a pain in the butt. I know there's a handbrake mod. I wonder if that changes that. Maybe I should get that and get the full realistic scoop. Did we make the hook with the caboose here? We have. Perhaps I will be able to open some angle cocks. There we go. any sense. Open the angle cock to charge it up, and it immediately dumps the air. Like it immediately had a full aux res. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Come on, Derail Valley. Oh well, we'll set up the independent, get this thing kicked forward. The fire's not in any danger of going out, but we'll give it one more little scoop. And now we'll go get the diesel to shove on the end of this thing, because, let's see, where's our map? Not that map. Where's this map? That's a pretty good distance between between the caboose and the locomotive here. Oh, this angle cock's open. That's a problem. Anyways, we've got our Union Pacific freight train that we're assembling, so we've got a patched Rio Grande engine. Someone did send me a new Rio Grande skin. Link me to one. I just was a bad kid and I didn't end up installing it yet. But it'll ruin the continuity of this whole job that we said was going to be one episode that's 2 episodes, so. Come on, turntable, please. Oh, how the turntables. Get in the world's weirdest looking diesel locomotive. Knife switch down. Battery, all the switches up. Knife switch, there we go. Okay. And don't fall off the diesel. If you fall off the diesel, it'll reset it. Oh, well, that just sounds so much better. I didn't realize it came with stock sound mods to make it sound like an EMD, like a real EMD. God, that just... Oh, man, that took me back to work. Oh, my God. Those sounds are awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've just got a big smile on my face because that just sounds like, oh, so it's got a bit of the old game sound still in it, but hearing the whine of the turbo, I mean, God, you have 40 of those surrounding you. Why are you not sitting up? What? Oh. Oh, does the cars have mythical air brakes that don't matter, that always function, but the locomotive spawns in with no air pressure and has to build it up? Ah. Well, I guess that's vaguely understandable from a program mechanics, but okay, we've re-railed the choo-choo. Now we have to start it over. I'll have to and for a second time. Tell it that its father smelt of elderberries. Her mother with a hamster. Okay. Diesel restarted. Now let's walk it over to the outbound track here with the world's shortest Armstrong turntable pull. All right. And let's highball back here. The sounds are really good at idle. It definitely gets a little bit more like the default DE6 at higher speed, or higher throttle speeds, it seems, but it's still really good. It's the one thing with the comms radio is that if you've mucked around with it and gotten mods, there's a lot of different little things that it then you have to pan through. Would you like to apply a skin, or would you like to change the sounds? It's good and it's important, but it's kind of funny. It's like, no, I'm looking for a switch and I didn't think of this earlier. All right, now we're lined in to get our distributed power on the rear end here. I love that. Alright, the brakes do now function. Be funny if we did all this careful switching with the steam engine only to blow it up with the diesel by putting it on the back of the caboose. And just jam the independent on. Actually, it was not quite enough. Gently bang it. There we go. My air's not hooked in. Yeah, I get it. All right. Now it's hooked in. Oh, lordy. And so it begins. Oh, powered on. Pair locomotive. Okay, let's double check that this works. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to want this over there. Okay, locomotive, and then I'm going to want the comms remote in slot 3. So, and then 4 is still, the jobs are still in order. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter that the jobs are in order because, well, I guess it'll be easier to accept them. But we're about to get this thing rolling here. Okay. Oh. Well, that's annoying. 1 second. Okay. We've paid off all the fees that we could possibly pay off. So now we're accepting all these jobs rapidly in order so that they retain their order. And now we're gonna go. We're gonna highball. Actually, we're really not gonna highball. We're barely gonna get this thing moving, probably. But okay. And the fire has only died back a little bit, but here we go. So first we grab the diesel and we start notching it up so we get a little bit of compression going. Brakes off, sands off. We've got some amount of signal, okay. So it is attempting to do things on the rear end. We'll do that. And here we go. Someone commented that the fire door may actually be a thing as far as the sim, so it does, I don't know, it doesn't seem to change much. So alright, let's roll the bar back a little bit here. Get it open, and we've got enough stuff going on that I gotta do that. There we go. We gotta keep it kind of easy because we are converging, diverging back there. I can see the smoke from the diesel far in the distance. All right. Get a nice light gray. Let's try and not mess that up too bad, but we're gonna need some coal. Okay, we're coming into the farm and we're lined in the right way, so we'll call for a stop. We look for the imaginary conductor who's not there, and we say, okay, we're going. Oh man, yeah, the game's chugging a little hard with this many cars rolling. I've never had this game do that. I'm getting about 30 FPS. Okay, we're still doing acceptable speed through the turnouts there, so I'm okay with what we're doing back there, and hopefully the diesel is back off of the yeah, the words off the switches by now. I have no idea. I guess I could look. We can look at that. Check the rear of the train. It looks like it's barely. Oh my god. How long is the train? Approximately the distance between the farm and the oil well. That is amazing. Oh, we got a grade crossing, but it's blocked by cars, so we don't really need to blow for it, do we? Okay. The whistle's like, dude, look at all this stuff we're pulling. I'm like, yeah, man. So exciting. So I've heard a lot of people say the rule of thumb is if you're pulling a lot of cars like this, try and keep it under 40, which is probably a pretty fair bet. My stack's gone clean. Oh, but we've got plenty of pressure, so we'll just get a little more water. We'll just get the water kind of trickling in a little bit, and we'll get a little more coal. Yeah, because we were burning through it. I've got the throttle wide open on the steam engine. We're going to modulate speed with the bar now. get as much expansive working as we can, and look back at our magnificent pile of explosive train. Nothing bad could come from this, right? The steam engine might have just walked away with this by itself. I mean, the diesel's only in notch 2. So, yeah. How are we doing speed-wise? We're just a smidge under 40. We're gonna keep this rolling, I guess. So while we watch out the window, let's see our jobs here. All right, so our first guys are going to D4 inbound. Our second 4 are going to E9, our second cut. D4 again. Oh man, we could have done this so much better. B1. Oh god, these are going all over the place. And B1. Okay, at least the last 2 cuts are going the same place. And they're in a B, so we could just use the diesel to switch them there. Okay, we're doing pretty much exactly 40. That's spooking me a little bit, so I'm going to let the throttle off a smidge. Oh, but it goes up a steep grade right here. Never mind, we're going to keep the power on. Because it is a heavy train. Nice clean stack. Luckily, it's a fairly short grade through this section here. Okay, we are losing a little speed, though. Let's mod up the diesel. Nice and easy, though. We don't want to compress it super hard. Look at this train! Look at this train! This is absurd! And they're all explosive! Okay, we're losing a little bit more speed, so we're gonna get the DP really shoving here. I don't want to look back and see something suddenly exploding back there. All right, give us everything you got. Put it in run 8. Is it in wheel slip? It's not slipping, and it's in run 8. That's good. Okay, so we'll come back to the steam engine here. We're wide open. Steam engine says, yes, hello, talk to me. Oh, we're losing pressure. We talked about our clean stack for too long, folks. Coal in the hole, coal in the hole, coal in the hole. I'm gonna get the sand going preemptively. We're wide open, wide open. Oh, lordy. We're wheel slipping. That's what's going on. Turn the sand on. Okay. We've got to manage 2 locomotives here. We've got the full oxygen availability. I'm going to keep shoveling until that goes away. There we go. As much fire as we can. We need the pressure to come back. We're going to need every ounce of it that we can get. So I'm going to turn off the injector as well. So we're not low on water by any means. I want to see that needle move in the right direction. It feels like we caught. Let's see. Yeah, we slowed down to 13, but we're hovering between 13 and 14 right now. This is a slow speed slog, but it is. Wow. How brilliant is that? Oh my goodness. I'm having too much fun with this right now. And the Whistle agrees. Whistle's very happy. Gotta keep the coal rolling too. A train, 52 cars. I guess that's locomotive, tender, other locomotive caboose, and my correct count of 48 by my approximations there. Oh my god, so we got the DE6 is in run 8 in the back with sand going. We're wide open up here. This is okay. I rescind my previous statement about the steam engine being able to do it. It would have walked away with it on the flats apparently, but it needed the DE6. We needed our pusher on the rear here. Goodness. Yeah, this is some railroading right now. This is cool. All right, we're gaining some speed back, so we can bring the bar back. We'll kick the sand off. And sand is a precious commodity in this video game for whatever reason. So we're gonna bring the sand off, we'll throttle it back. Oh, and we felt that. Instantly feel the speed go away. That's me playing the train like an accordion. Okay, and we are aligned to the left, which we want to be. Whistle's like, why'd you jump off, bud? Well, you know. Okay, goodness. I'm trying to get on top and see. And let's see if we can't get a little bit more out of that diesel for now while he's still on the hill. Kick the sand back on. We'll put it in run 8 for now. Maybe get us back up to 40 clicks here. There we go. Oh, you feel that. You can hear and feel that. And we got the pressure back, so we'll promptly lose it all by putting some water in. Nice hazy gray. Which means it's probably time for more coal, but the whistle says, yes, feed me! Feed me the coal! Okay. That is great on the distributed power. Notch you back a fair bit. Kick the sand off. There we go. I think 40 is a happy place to be. Just because we got this switch coming up too, so. Yeah, we'll just let the DP just barely keep the tension off of it, I think. I know it says 70, but we're not going to do that. Don't be spicy with me, please, train. This is too spicy of a train. This is like the spiciest pep. This is Ghost Pepper the train. If you take a bite out of this train, you have a sad day. You have a very sad day, and it hurts everything afterwards. Oh, now we're popping the safety valve like mad. Well, I guess we could just dump all the water in now, can't we? Shut it up. There we go. We don't need the pressure anymore. Okay. If there was ever a chance for us to be a little picante, it would be on this chunk of railroad here, but I don't know where the rear of my train is. It's not past the switch yet. We have a little piece of railroad where we can hope to make up a little bit of time, and the rest of it we're going to have to run slow. So as soon as the diesel gets off the switch, we can give it the beans and see if we can't get a little bit more speed out of this, but it's not going to be much. I'm going to give it the power now so it gets a chance to speed up. Okay, well, we're playing with fire now, boys. Let's give us your power there. Okay, so we basically have this little straight section, and then we're gonna have to get a good gob of air before we get to that next curve. And this is so much train that, I mean, even given it 2 locomotives full power, we've only increased 10 kilometers an hour. And it's gonna take me a minute to get everything shut back down, so I'm gonna take the DE6, and I'm gonna shut it all the way off. Just so I'm running just with the steam engine. Okay, and we're gonna take that set nice and early. So we're in service. We're gonna take about a good half bar. That's about a 7.5 pound set. We'll kick the throttle off, and we're taking this, set from ridiculously far away. But we've got so much train for it to propagate down that we needed to get it actually working and doing what it needs to do, because we want to be closer to 40 by the time we get to that curve. We could probably go faster. I'm just being, I don't know, scared of the 48 explosive tank cars behind me. Okay. And the whistle says, stop, stop, stop. At least that's what I translate 3 to mean. But I've kicked the brake off, so we're just gonna let the as the cars release and recharge, they're going to still provide some braking effort. Like if we were to go all the way back to the rear of the train, we would see that they're stopping. Yes, thank you, Whistle, for finishing my sentence. The cars are they're still slowing us down. They still have brake cylinders applied because it takes a while for that set to propagate back. So 7.5-ish pounds, you know, about a half bar, and we lost a fair bit of speed there. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna put the scroll reverse all the way forward so we can listen to what I was preaching earlier, and I'm gonna kick the damper off, I think, just so we're killing the fire a little bit and get a little bit more water going. Okay. And immediately the smoke, it returns. Well, that's pretty much what happens, so. You're real talkative today, bud. It was almost a shave and a haircut there. I think we're still pretty much on level railroad, actually, so I'm gonna get this kind of going, and we'll work against it a little bit. Oh, that was too far. The valve events shut off after a certain cutoff. Pull out against that. This is the most talkative the Whistle's been in a minute. Alright. Put the reverse all the way forward again. Give the fire a scoop just because it's still burning pretty good. I'll shut that off so it slows down the burn rate as well. Because we got the junctions coming up, I think. Not that map. This map. Yeah, the junction's coming up. And there's a couple spicy switches through there. And then it becomes the scary curve part of the railroad. What's downhill. And I've never run a train this heavy, this long, or with distributed power down it. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I'll work through it for a little bit here. Get the harbor map pulled up, the overview, because I don't remember where B and D are. Okay, so we got 2 stubs. Oh, some of those are going into the militaries? The military base? Interesting. Okay. D4. E9. D4. B10. Oh, that's couple. Ding dong. E8. I've done this so many times. E9. Oh, so most of these are the E-yard then. Okay, we're lined in. Going the speed we want. And the grade begins here, so we're just gonna shut off. We're gonna wait till some of the train gets on the grade. So the rest of the train's still on the level. We shouldn't have our speed disappear like a brick quite yet. Yeah, it's going to modulate around as the train does what it does. I'm actually going to grab the DE6, and I'm going to give it a smidge of independent brake. Just on the back end, just to give us a cute little bit of tension. Just hold things nice and tight, and now we will go into service and just take a cute little bite. Just not much. 0.4 of a bar. That's maybe 5 PSI. Ish. And I want more than that already. Okay, so we'll take another bite. We got a little, maybe 10 pounds or maybe a little bit more on that now. And I'm gonna grab the DE6 and make sure that it is nice and pinched down about, I don't want it to slide. I don't think they've simulated sliding, but rather it not get too spicy there. Whistle says, choo-choo. Okay. Oh, it's the safety valve popping that I'm hearing. I was wondering what that hissing is. Or no, it's not. Or maybe it was. Alright, that's plenty of brakes now. Kick it off. Let it ride. Let it recharge. Figure out where the hell our trains are going again. D4. E9. D4. That pisses me off. E8. E9. Oh man, we really could have set this up super nice, but instead we're just going to have to deal with a bunch of horse poop. Alright, so we're still recharging, but the set's wearing off. The speed's coming up, so we want to be ahead of the curve here. So we're going to take a service application and immediately accidentally release it. Fan the automatic. Let's lose all of our main reservoir pressure while we're at it. Let's show these kids what a real runaway train looks like. Not a big boy on 3-foot gauge. So I got about 0.6 on my reduction there. And that looks to be doing what I want it to do. Still got the DE6 slightly braked against me. And I haven't lost comm with it yet, which means I haven't blown up the train in between me and it, which is always good. It's holding pretty good speed. Look, a seam in the map. That's fun. Those are the biggest pain to find and get rid of in my experience of mapping. Okay, now we're speeding up. So we're gonna go into service. We're gonna take this down to about a 15-pounder. So about a bar. And that'll pinch our speed down a little bit, and then we're gonna kick it off pretty quick here. And remember, this whole time I've got the DE6 clamped on it slightly. And I don't think you would ever operationally do that. You might have dynamic brakes to do that. I don't think you'd leave the independent brakes on, but they don't have dynamic brakes modeled in the game. So here we are. Gotta kick that set off now that it's biting in real nice. We got a curve that's gonna eat our speed a little bit. And or terrify me. One or both. You know, good stuff. And the whistle says, hey bud, get some more air. So we will get some more air and immediately release it like a ding-dong. I was complaining about the opposite problem in Train Simulator where they've got a detent, basically, so you can't move it. You have to wait a half second between moving it across positions when you run the big boy. But this one, you can just swipe past way too easy. That's scary. More brakes, please. More brakes, please. Should have set that up earlier. Grab the DE6. Give it a little bit more independent brake. Okay. I think we caught that. Yep. Hopefully it wasn't too painful of a transition there. Hopefully we don't have explosive train happening behind us. Okay, so if we got the furthest one needs to go to E. The furthest two. So we got the middle consist, and then the front consist that's got to go to D. That's a little annoying. Oh, that's spicy. That's very spicy. I'm in service. Please reduce the brake pipe pressure. Oh, Jesus Christ. We dumped it. We put it in emergency. Yep. We'll now release that and try and pull through it so we don't stop. There may not be any recovering from that. The steam engine says, "What are you making me do? We were coasting downhill. Why'd you do that?" Okay, well, we're gonna let the air recover. We committed Sudoku. Okay, we're finally back underway here, now that the air is recovered. Well, more or less recovered. It's still hissing. We don't need the blower running quite at tornado strength, but we do need a little bit of airflow through there. Work against it to get it rolling a little bit here. Sure, oxygen availability is good. A nice roaring hot fire. What is our diesel doing again? Oh, it's holding us back a little bit. Went a little bit less of that, but we'll want more in a minute here, so. Okay, so if our first cut, it's got to go to D. We'll just deal with that. E9. The D, so we got two cuts to go to. I guess we'll split the the cuts in two between the second and third cuts. Go from there. Okay, now that we've got plenty of that going on. No! That's the second emergency brake application we've had here. You know what? This is when we go to drastic measures. We kick the independent off the DE6, and we just give it some speed. Shove us, DE6. Get us rolling. Help us out on shoving through this train that's got the air set up super hard. Okay. Now we'll kick that off. And we'll stop that. We'll let it roll for a second here, and then we'll take a set and hopefully not dump it this time. It's really nice when you have the physical handle that you can hold. All right. Service. Take about a half a bar. And we'll let that ride. Okay, what were we saying? Split the consist into the second and third jobs, and park shy of the E-yard. I think that's the move. I think more air is the move as well. No. I am disliking this brake valve very much. Just dump it in emergency all the time. That's the move. Come on. Why don't you help us out, DE6? Come on. Give us the power. They're going one back there, apparently. We're jogging in place up here. I must say, I don't like the fast-acting K-valves. I want normal K-valves. Because if you accidentally go into emergency for, a quarter of a second there, it's not going to immediately sacrifice your whole train to the gods of Derail Valley. All right, roll the throttle off there. And we're pretty much off the hill, so we won't even bother. Well, I guess we should probably bother with some amount of brake set, something. And we'll check switches. We're lined to the left, so we want to stop before the E-yard, D-yard split. And then we'll run through, grab the first car. So we want to stop before this point, or with the appropriate consist before that point. Oh, that's got cooking pretty good. The whistle's like, hey, bud, come back. Help us out. We'll just set him up real quick. And we'll grab the diesel, and we'll just slowly roll that brake on. All right, coming to the crossings. Okay, what track does that consist need to go on? It needs to go on E9. Should probably line that. 5, 7, 8, 9 is this one. So we're going to be going up that ladder, not this ladder. Gonna miss the grade crossing. Oh, we don't want this thrown either. Okay. So let's go back and pop the joint between the consists here. So it's it's gonna be yellow or stripy. So it's this guy. So we will close that angle cock, pop the thing, dunk, later choo-choo. We'll see in a minute. And then this one, the first consist is 5 cars, right? So we want to roll the first 5 cars through. This is the different job here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, or am I on the 5th one? No, I'm very much on the 5th tank car. Okay, so the last guy is blue. Yeah, blue, blue. Oh, well, they're not in order. Who did that? Oh, I did. Anyway, so we want to let the steam engine... Oh, we've just been killed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be on this platform. Want to let the steam engine keep rolling. I just assumed that there were no other cars on this consist, or on this track, which is probably a mistake. And then when we get most of this train on this track, we're going to pull this pin and then let it come to a stop, and then we'll run back through the middle of the yard, pick up the rest of the D cut, and then run it in with the steam engine, and then run the other stuff in with the diesel, I think. All right, so we're on there. Pop the pin. And it's not breaking. Oh, no, 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 no. Is this the 5th? I don't know if this is the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This joint right here. Give it to me. Why you do this? No! Teleporting. Give me brakes. Bye-bye. Goodness. Well, at least it's a really long track. Okay, one more crossing here. Okay. Setting them up. That'll do. Jam the independent on for the rest of that. Okay, and we'll line these back. So we're lined back down the main part of the yard here. And you know, just for extra spicy content, we will put it in reverse, release the air, give it some coal, because it's sad and almost out. And we'll just let it work gently. And I'm gonna go turn that job in. Let's send the hazmat at the hazmat and pray. How's that sound? Sound like a good plan to everyone else? Okay, so it was the 3rd job? 2nd job? This one. Holy crap, we made the bonus time for one of the jobs. Oh my goodness gracious. I genuinely didn't, even with dumping the train so many times. Man, I could have probably gotten a couple of them had I set this up better, but I guess I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known how I needed to set them up. All right, this is still running nice and slow, so... And it is running on this track, and there is no train on this track except my own. So we'll let this brake pipe recover. So now we need... Oh, this is the job report. Don't care about that. Okay. So we got D4 and D4. Okay. So then the delineator between these two cars is going to be white or yellow versus... Oh, possibly yellow. So 232 or 758 is the last one. We still got a ways off before my train gets here, so let's go look. We're playing a dangerous game. 258 or 232? 232, right here. Okay, so we will pre-split this. Just like that. Or I guess that doesn't matter. Now I'm getting scared. He's still far ways off. Okay, well, 232. I guess what we could do is we could just pop the hoses there. Leave that vented. And then close that. Oh, that's on the wrong end of that. No, I'm not purposely screwing this up. No, 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 no. I'm getting scared now, That's already popped. We'll vent that. Okay. Thankfully, this train is running really slow. Or I guess it's not really running that slow, but it's got a long way to go. Yeah, the whistle goes, hey, bud, I've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Okay. Guess we'll ride the... Do we ride the point? No, I don't think we ride the point on this. It's a short shove. We'll unprotect it. We'll just watch. The whistle says, yes, I like danger. All right, we'll pinch it down to a decent speed here. Service, lap it. Get it down to a reasonable speed, then we'll ride the shove on the front here. So we'll release it. Oh, I wish teleporting onto these tank cars was easier. That's what blows me up. I'm gonna be frustrated. We're not gonna be quite equipped to go into the D yard here. We're gonna need more space. We're gonna have to shove back. Was fast enough to get the quick acting portion to go. It was almost a chef's kiss. That's all right. Back into him here. Oh, we're low on water here. Let's magically get some more in there. Doink. All right, what's the diesel doing? We still paired? Diesel's being a boat anchor for us right now. And actually probably that entirely aired up consist that is not capable of braking right now. It'd probably be that. Or is it? Or, wait. No, I think I need to be there. That's the passenger depot. Yeah, we need to be back past this to get into the D yard, right? Where is it? 7. 4 inbound. All right, well, we're lined from there. So we need to line this switch. That switch is lined. A lot of people wonder why I don't use the comms radio and actually go like running out, get the points and everything. And it's because I'm visually checking the points to make sure that they're literally aligned like a real brakeman would do. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Okay, we'll do that real quick. Make it one whole consist here. You know what we can do is we'll just put this in reverse. Give us the beans, DE6. He's like, I can't pull through this either. The whole thing's set up. Come on. Is the steam engine still trying to push? Trying to. Is the air just not recovering? Am I being stupid? What's set up? Do I have multiple valves cut out? Oh, I don't have this cut in. Hey, ding dong. There you go. How about we cut the air in there? Where we actually need to cut the air in. No wonder the air's not resetting. Oh, Lord. Okay, so the 232 is back here. Okay, we have yellow stripey, and the 41 is in the other job, right? 232 and the 41. Yeah, so the 232, this is our brake zone right here. So we'll do one of these when we vaguely think we clear that switch stand. And actually now I want the diesel to not be doing this anymore. I'd like the diesel to stop things eventually, so we'll give it a cute little bit of independent brake. That looks vaguely clear. So we could do that, and then pop the hoses. Nothing like a good old emergency set to slow you down. Piss off the poor steam engine. Come on, let's go. Let's go forwards now. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. Did you repin yourself? What are you doing? Oh, yes, you did repin yourself. Go bye-bye now. Bye-bye, steam train. Come on. I guess it doesn't matter. We're not making bonus time at this point anyway. Well, while this eventually figures out what the hell it's going to do, those cars need to go on the E8, and then the last set of cars need to go on the E9. All right, so we'll line the steam engine in there, and then we can come in here and line for E8 inbound, and there's nothing in there, so we can kick cars into that just fine. Mate the last set of cars in. Go, steam engine, go! He does say go. He said woo woo. Alright. And this is all tied up now, so we can put the diesel in forwards. This is not a bad idea. 2 separate consists running at once. Start throttling it up. We can manage both of these, right? Everyone thinks I'm cool enough to do that, right? We're not out of range, are we? Okay, steam engine's in the clear, so we are starting to get some amount of speed out of this. So we'll give it some good throttle there. And we're coming in to our track here. Still have signal. I can't even see where the hell the diesel is, but train's moving. He's doing 15. Whistle says, "You've been ignoring my fire. Feed me." Kick the blower off. Okay, that's getting fast now, so we'll just let that coast. That is scary to see those 2 different cuts of cars running like that. We're kind of at critical mass over here as far as where we are. Worst case, the diesel runs through the yard, and then we have to deal with it later. And I'd go chase it, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. So, and this looks like it's all on the track just about here, so we'll dump the train. How many emergency brake applications can we have in this episode? That might have worked. We'll check it. See where our diesel is first. Oh, he's nowhere near leveling the entire town yet. He's just coming into the yard now. Okay. So actually I should set up to kick these cars is what I should do. The last one is only 4 cars, so I want to come to this joint, so we do the locomotive remote thing, and we say it's +5, right? And then we brake. Or is it +4? Oh crap. Well, we'll rescue the forlorn, sad extra car. Pop the hoses. There we are. All right, now that everything's all stopped. Wait. How did I do that? I didn't pop the extra car. I popped the extra car. All right. Well, we'll see what jobs allow us to turn in, and then we'll figure it out from there. 'Cause we're no longer in bonus time anymore here. Okay, that one. Hey, look at okay, we just got to stuff these last 4 cars on E9. No, I don't want to throw the money. Okay, so we have one last chance to blow up everything. So we might as well use the locomotive remote. I think you can use the keyboard controls as long as you have the belt pack open. So that's assuming I know the keyboard controls off the top of my head here. Okay, so we are now going to shove in. We're going to pick up this one car because I didn't figure out how the uncouple mechanism works because it's not terribly clear. And then we'll shove these onto that other track that we put the other ones on. Oh, so I left this in the foul. I should probably push it a little further. Holy tomatoes. Okay. Yeah, that was, I'm gonna need pants. It's fine. It's probably in the clear of that car. To hell with it. Oh, wait, we could just do that. Do that. Go bye-bye now. Okay, bye. Bye, choo-choo. The old test to check for clearance is to walk along the rail and stick your arm out. It'll probably clear. We're using European loading gauge, right? Oh, yeah, it looks great. Looks great. And we left ourselves plenty of room So, yeah, it's fine. Look at that. Look, not in the foul at all. Not in the foul at all. I don't know what you're on about. All right. I guess I'm like, oh, we could kick the cars, but why would we kick when we could just safely come in here? Slam on the brake. All right. Slam on all the brakes even. Gotta love it. Okay. Now let's see. Was it enough, ladies and gents? The last job turned in. There it is. $184,000 left. Oh my god, we can pay our whole copay. We can do it. We can finally have the insurance cover all the fees. Such a beautiful thing. Well, I mean, if the insurance, they haven't paid yet. They haven't paid yet. So I still only have that amount to pay. So, you know what time it is. Scroll this to, you know, we can take the caboose with us. +2. There we go. We figured it out. So we'll just do one of these. Do one of these. Do one of those. Yeah. Shoot, where's the steam engine while we're at it? That's over here somewhere. We just delivered all this freight. We might as well get a chance to blow it all up, right? Recover the... Oh, hang on. I still have the controller out. I was like, why are these controls not moving? So we'll just put it... give it the beans in reverse. It'll take forever for that air to recover, but it might come do something eventually. Where's my diesel? Off to the races? There it goes. God, it's so funny. I'm so used to the old skin. Seeing something saying Rio Grande on it like that was really funny. Okay. Throttle. Oh, it's no longer paired. Oh, well, that was kind of hilarious. Is that what happens when you go out of range? Is it unpairs it? I guess that makes sense. Okay. Is that steam engine moving yet? Oh, there. Oh, it's moving fast now. Let's see if we can't synchronize the chaos. Independent brake off. Give it the beans. And now we sit back and watch our creation happen. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. I've never tried to run two trains vaguely at each other before. Okay, that one cleared there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that one's now derailed. Oh boy, it derailed on the switch. Oh, it begins. The finale! Sorry, Harbor. I had to. We're missing the diesel locomotive show, which is arguably a better show right now. Oh my goodness. Chaos everywhere. They're invading. It's bombs. Is the steam engine stuff finished blowing up yet? No, it's still going. Oh, good. Oh, there was all sorts of explodey boys that we could detonate here. We've yet to level the harbor. This is going to be the biggest industry leveling yet. Oh, what's going on down there? There's some strange tank car things going on down there. Can I get on top of this building? There we go. Better view. Oh, those are just off-gassing. That's fine. Those aren't actually exploding. Is it done? Or that must be an empty train. No, it's got spicy placards on it. Oh, not my caboose. My poor caboose. this in my Rio Grande engine. I can't. It says press F to enter, and I can't enter it because it's sideways. What does the wreckage of the steam engine look like? It doesn't look like much. Steam engine's derailed, but this was the better show for sure. I guess now we'll go show off the fun of Derail Valley. So I finally had enough money to pay all my fees, right? So now we get to go look and see how much we've increased the fees to. But I still only have to pay that much money, and I have more than that. So we have, ooh, those are a lot of big numbers. We'll do that math. I guess I have 184, and I only need to pay 156. So we'll find something. It's about 166. Okay, we'll pay that fee gladly. Yeah. Hey, look! Insurance cleared all my fees. I have no fees. I can buy new licenses. We didn't just level everything. We did not just blow up the entirety of the harbor, ruin several pieces of ruin. Oh my God! Look at this pile of tank cars. We didn't create any carnage or release chemical weapons upon the poor residents of the harbor. No, nothing bad happened here. Insurance just paid for it all. They should have caught me with a bill first before they let me get back to the throttle again. Cause yeah, I just got a freebie, a free level the entire harbor out of that. Ooh, this tank car got some distance. Look at that. Oh, this guy's shed. It's been attacked by a tank car. Or two. Well, this was way too much fun. Oh, this is a fun view. This is a great view. It's fine. I don't know what you're on about. It's fine. Oh my God. Okay. Well, this is way too much fun. I wholly recommend everyone try and level their entire playing grounds at least once or twice in Derail Valley. It's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure you click the like button, click the subscribe button if you're new here, and make sure you click the little bell too, and it'll give you little notifications when I'm actually uploading. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and hey, it went well until insurance said we could blow it all up.